So, as anyone of you know, there are good days and there are bad days. Today was a bad day. My nails are down to minor stubs, as can be evidenced by the lack of nail polish at the tips of them. There's probably a hole the size of Texas and my shoulders, well, it's not so bad, but not good on this side. This side, we're doing okay. There's a little down the arm. My face, well, fortunately I haven't been in front of a mirror today, so that's not so bad. Today I had a conversation with my employer, client, boss, whatever you'd like to call her. I think that's what set off the issues. I tried to set boundaries and I got pushed past my limit. I spent days coming up with what I was going to say. And still somehow when we got off the phone, it was not what I was supposed to have negotiated. So I'm going to have to talk to her again tomorrow, another confrontation, which I don't like. It just sucks because I wasted a day of being really, really self-destructive and going backwards in my own personal progress. I thought making a video might make me feel better. It's helping a little bit. Okay, so there's a bonus update, a dreads update. So since I last spoke to you, I had 10 dreads. I have now a lot more segments for dreads. As I mentioned before, I'm doing a slight bit of twist and rip method and a slight just neglect and separation method. So here's, for instance, a twist and rip dread. That method is just a little bit like this. Just kind of twist the hairs and then part, twist and part, till you get a little fuzzy strand, and you take it and roll it in your hands, felt it up a little. Then I've got a number of strands that have just been separated with rubber bands, so you can see that, and that just helps create where you want the dread to form and keep it separated from the other dreads. But I just have a lot more than the last time we talked. And I've got some that are like felting up really naturally and nicely, like this one. I also threw in some braids because it just was really fun and it looked really pretty. So, for instance, this is a little micro braid. And I just put a rubber band at the end, so that stays separate. And let's see. My mom actually helped me. My mom did a lot of these underneath sections. Sorry, the light is a little less than desirable. She helped me separate a lot of these. She didn't really understand the twist and rip process. Bless her heart, she was like, what is the point of this? I don't understand. But she was really good at making the separations with the with the rubber bands, so it's okay because I can do the twist and rips myself and have other people help me. But she was really nice to go through this mass of hair. I think maybe half of it's been separated. I really recommend, if you want to try this, I really recommend separating your hair like in one day, even if you have to get multiple people to help you do it. You know, just wash your hair and section it off. You know, have your friends help you pick out where you want to separate the dreads and how many you want, and do it on one day, because otherwise guess what? Your hair starts to dread naturally. And that's okay, that's a good process, but not if you want to actually decide how big your dreads are going to be, how many you're going to have, where they are on your head. It will start dreading, like, as soon as you know, start the process. So, unfortunately, my slow process is not recommended, but that just was what fit my schedule and what I had to do this time. So, it's okay. It is possible. You just have to spend a lot more time combing it, or in this case, my mom and friends have had to spend a lot more time combing it. Let's see. Well, I feel better already just talking to you about my bad day. But thanks for listening, and let me know if you have any questions.